take advantage of this week's faction booster. There's a bunch of cards that are being boosted because of the booster, right? It makes sense, boosted because of the booster. Sharpshooter is certainly one of them, okay? We're going to be rocking probably the best deck that I could put together for this week. Sharpshooter as well as Scrapper, because Scrapper is in this deck and it is part of Technogenic Society, so it makes it a little bit interesting, kind of fun to play, kind of annoying to play, but Sharpshooter is just a beast for this week, and you guys have to try it out. So fellas, grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. We're going to be jumping right into a game here. One that I just played, which is probably borderline the best deck out here for this week. Okay, we already played a deck this week catered to this week's faction booster, the Alchemist deck. Super fun. Not necessarily going to be giving you the highest level wins, but a super fun deck, and I totally recommend you guys play it. But this deck here, super solid. The only little caveat is that Scrapper is kind of annoying to play this week. I was trying to figure out if there was a way that I could get rid of Scrapper and utilize Flicker maybe, or run a deck without Scrapper and without Flicker, or this, that. I mean, as long as you kind of understand what's happening, you should be okay. Okay, and we're actually going up against another deck that is very similar to ours, especially because of this week's faction booster. So his Tesla is going to be getting boosted. He's going to be headhunting. It's going to be getting leveled up here, there, and everywhere, right? My Inquis is not, but my Sharpshooters are, and so are my Scrappers. So he's getting a boost. I'm getting a boost. Mine's a little bit more of an indirect boost, let's say, but it's still pretty good. So right off the bat, our deck is kind of a mess right now. I'm just going to plug my phone in real quick. Hold on. All right. So it's kind of a mess. We finally got an Inquis over there. We're leveling up our Inquis to rank 3. You guys know that I try not to... I try not to level up my Inquis before getting it on a Knight statue. We don't really have that luxury in this game. We now have 3 Inquisitors total, and all 3 are in good spots. But where we just got that final Inquis, we would much rather have a Knight statue there, and then our rank 2 Scrapper, we would also like a Knight statue there. And I'll just give you guys a little sneak peek, or a little spoiler, or whatever you want to call it. That second Scrapper that's now a rank 3 is going to give me a little bit of issues in this game, but that's what it's all about, right? It's all about the fun and the adversity and this, that, and whatever. We now have rank 2 Scrappers and a rank 3 Scrapper. We're going to try and figure it out. You can see I'm summoning there. I'm trying to eat that, where that rank 1 Scrapper, I'm trying to eat that space so that it eventually will turn into a Knight statue, and then at least we're in a decent spot kind of going forward. But those of you who are interested in exactly what the talents are, headshot, aim shot, stunning shot. Stun shot is the one that most people play for Sharpshooter. For Inquis, it's the typical Knight of Light talents. For my Dryad, this is the typical, the ones that I usually run, Fairy of Growth, as well as Gift of Nature. And then Knight Statue, Roll Call, Stone Legion, and Covenant of Veterans. You guys could totally run it with Shield. I honestly haven't run Knight Statue with Shield all that much. You can see since we were talking about that, we now have a Knight Statue in a nice location. I would love to get an Inquis on that J tile next to the Knight Statue. That would be gorgeous. And we're right there. We could totally make it happen. We do get Sharpshooters. We're trying to do that. We're trying to merge those out. Are we going to merge? Yep, we're going to merge that. We got some Dryads we can utilize. We can level up one of those. What do we get? We got 280, 300, another Sharpshooter. We're going to eat that. We're going to Scrapper all those. It is now a rank 3 Sharpshooter. He's probably going to be there to stay. I'm going to be honest. That Sharpshooter is probably going to be there to stay. So now the Fairy of Growth Dryad is the one that I have my sights on. Okay, that's the spot where I want to try and get a higher level, or just a Knight Statue in general. And if you didn't notice what I just did right there, I merged out all of my Scrappers so that they didn't get ranked up, so that I didn't have 3 rank 3 scrappers. I merged them out. I ended up getting a rank 3 knight statue, but in my mind, the first like 3 or 4 waves, I don't really care how many knight statues I have. I don't really care how many inquisitors I have, to be honest. And I know my scrapper is going to get ranked up on his own anyway. So having a high-ranking knight statue that's not at all in a useful location, eventually I'll have a scrapper that I'll be able to just eat that knight statue and get it off my board. That's kind of where I'm at. But you can see just how hard I'm working trying to get a knight statue in that spot. And I'm going to eat that sharpshooter. I'm going to spam. I'm going to eat the next one. I'm going to open up that spot once again. I still only have 1 location on my board, so all I need is 1 knight statue right there. We're going to wait and try to build up a little bit of mana. I think my buy cost at this point was like 400 or something. So if I can get to 800, 900, I should be able to spawn twice, which means that I'll be able to get rid of that unit, whatever it is. It's another Dryad. I'm like, you know what? That guy's going to be there to stay, so why don't I just level up that guy? Going to spawn again. Not what I wanted. I'm going to merge rank them out. What do I get? An Inquisitor. I'm like, not really a problem because that Sharpshooter's, or the, my Scrapper's going to get ranked up anyway, so I'm just going to merge out that Inquis. And at this point, I could almost get an Inquis on that Knight statue over there, because this one's been giving me such a problem, but we're just going by the skin of our teeth here. We're trying our best to set up our board as best as we can, and the nice thing is we haven't really worried about our Sharpshooter at all, and it's just continuously getting leveled up. And remember, it's not only how many Sharpshooters you have that do the stun, it's also the tier, the rank of the Sharpshooter that changes how much it stuns our board. And you'll see throughout this match, we stun a lot. And if you guys are new here and you don't know how typically our games work, if we do a replay to start the game, the second game that we're going to go into, because we almost always do 2 games in these videos, will be a live game where I actually play this deck, and then we're actually going to be talking about it while we go. So, and fellas, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and if you want to help support the channel, go on over to My Games and use code BEACH. If you're going to be making any in-game purchases, make sure you go through My Games, because you're going to get a 10% discount on the premium pass. So if you were already going to go get that premium pass, you might as well go through My Games. Link is in the description. And use my code. It enables me to continue making the content that you guys enjoy so much. They also have every other thing that you could imagine in the shop. Premium pass, Hero Tavern pass, Platinum, Gold, whatever you want. Look at this. We level that guy up. We're going to eat that. We're doing so much, fellas, in order to try and get that location of the Knight statue there. I'm going to eat that. I'm going to scrapper that guy away, I'm assuming, at some point. Can we get one gosh darn Knight statue in the right location? Nope. No, we cannot. So we're going to eat that. I'm going to spawn once again. We've got Virus, and we're not going to have any mana to deal with Virus. I'm going to merge that way. We now have one more shot. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Bob the Builder. And at this point, we have 3 Sharpshooters already. We stunned, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units over there, which was a lot. And he got Virus. He's got a rank. We both got rank 5 Scrappers, which is where this booster is really funny. I enjoy it. It's good. It obviously makes different cards better, but it also makes good cards, I'm not going to say worse, but more interesting. Funnier to play, right? Sharpshooter being increased, Tesla being increased is great. Sharpshooter going up in rank is a little bit of a difficulty to overcome, but it's all going to be good. Look at how much stun we have, because we got a rank 6 Sharpshooter. We finally have that beautiful looking Knight statue in the location that we wanted, and now we should be able to be smooth sailing all the way to victory. And this guy's got 3,200 crit. I got 3,100 crit. Finally, we're going up against guys that are a little bit higher on the account level ladder. We're around the same in trophies, so not too shabby at all. But that's only one win in the books, fellas. Let's jump into game number 2 here and see how we do. Back in we go. We are now live, okay, and we're going to be taking on a level 13 monk, okay? Always a difficult feat, taking out a high-level monk, but that's okay. That's what we want, right? We want a challenge. We're going up against a mermaid. So, hey, actually, he's pretty well set up to be taking on my sharpshooter. I'm just going to go right there. We could have a really good opportunity to get something. We did not. I'm going to go right here. Risk it, baby. We could just keep on leveling this guy up. That's kind of interesting. I mean, if we get another... Okay, we do now have an Inquis. So let's just take a second, try and build a little bit of mana, because we might as well, at this point, build mana, wait. Our rank 1 Inquis will do the trick for pretty much the entirety of this wave 1, right? It should be absolutely fine. So we can kind of go from here and then decide what we want to do next. After we get, I don't know, let's say 1,000, 2,000, something like that, man. I didn't look at the enchantments. Let's look at the enchantments. Battle Thrill, nothing that's affecting us. Summon a weakened mini-boss. That one sends bosses my way, I guess. But, again, not really too worrisome. And if I were to, like, perfectly select where I want my Inquises and Knight statues, this is a good tile. This is a double tile. This is a double tile. So we could actually keep this one if we got an Inquis over there. And, like, maybe get a Knight statue there. Get an Inquis here. That's only utilizing 2 squares. But those are both double boost tiles, which is definitely attractive. I'm curious how this is going to work, because Monk already, if you have a full board of Monks, is already, like, totally protected. Mermaid is obviously really, really good. It buffs your units and it shields them. Oh, we should be spamming. Let's go there. Beautiful. Let's go there and there. Okay, so we actually do have some units that we like, or some locations that we like. I'm just gonna go... Let's do that. Let's do that. So we've got, what, 3 Inquisitors? So if we got an Inquis right there, that would have been amazing. This guy's already got a negative debuff from the sword because they reworked the sword and how it works. So that's going to be problematic for a long time. That right there in itself is problematic. Let's do this, because, like, worst case... Okay, worst case we get an Inquis there. Let's go here and here. Come on, baby, let's go. All right. That's pretty solid. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. I don't really care about these guys right now. We've got... So if you think about it, there's 3 units that get ranked up from Headhunter every time, right? I haven't even checked once. We can do this and this. See if we can get some Inquises on those. Okay, so now we might as well do that. We could do that as well. And actually, let's do that. We can go here. 2 seconds. But I was going to say, so we can try and keep... I mean, we're always going to probably have at least 1 scrapper on our board. But we can try to keep a certain amount of sharpshooters so that they're continuously getting upgraded as they go. Well... I can just do that and that, but we're still stuck with a unit here. We'll see what happens. Okay, I don't think it actually leveled up any of our... any of our scrappers right there, which is really nice. So now we can go here and here and here. Right? Is that pretty much it? And we've got 3 sharpshooters on our board. But obviously our scrappers might get ranked up also. But I feel like this is a solid looking board. I'm just going to rank up like 1 more. I'm just going to do 1 more scrappering. We got a dry. We do have a couple of rank 2 units, so we might as well use these dryads if we can. But then we're going to hang out and chill until... until Bedlam. And this guy or this guy could get ranked up. Okay. And there we go. Now that guy's at a rank 3. We're utilizing 2 tiles that are the double buff tiles. We've got a rank 4 sharpshooter on that guy there, which is worthwhile. And wow, he's already having a little bit of a tough time here. And our shamans are flying as well. So I don't need to use my J. I'm definitely not going to. I don't need to. And our shamans ranked both of those down. Worthwhile, fellas. Let me know in the comments what your go-to deck is for this week. And what deck you might want to say, because you know, there's actually 2 videos I already need to make, because if you guys aren't aware, we recently got Sea Dog. We can actually make a Sea Dog deck. I don't even know what faction he is. But we also could play with one of my favorite cards that I really only play when Headhunter or some significant boost to Technogenic Society is available, which is Pyro. I love my Pyrotechnic, right? So we're definitely looking to push out that video as well. And let's see. See, we can do something like that. I wonder if we should get another scrapper on our board so that we can actually merge some out. We'll do that. We'll do this and this. I don't think we need any other... Hit my Tribunal. See, now we can do this. We got a rank 3. I guess I'll just do that. And look at that. We've now got a singular rank 3 scrapper. But we've also got 4. I mean, we got 3 rank 4s and 1 rank 5 sharpshooter. So now every time Headhunter hits, it might rank up my scrapper, but even if it does, it's also ranking up 2 of my 4 sharpshooters. And if it doesn't rank up my scrapper, it's ranking up 3 of my 4 sharpshooters, which is really, really good, right? The percentages are now in my favor. And realistically, we're hit with a couple of debuffs here. We've got Tribunal coming up. I think it's still pretty early on where it doesn't really matter what our board looks like. It doesn't need to be perfect. We should still be able to take out Tribunal before it hits us, especially with our J. So then... Oh, well, that's a shame. Lion, I'm going to let Lion hit. I wish I could cleanse that somehow. Oh, well. Okay, so now we've got a rank 6. We've got a rank 5. This guy did get ranked up. Does anything need to be cleansed as of right now? My Inquises aren't getting ranked up, so I should at least just try and find... There we go. It's almost scary. Okay, we got a bunch of scrappers. And now again we're in this not really awkward, a good spot once again, where if one of those scrappers get ranked up, we're gonna be able to merge them out. Like, it's not a terrible spot to be. And almost guaranteed at least 1 or 2 of my sharpshooters are gonna get ranked up. If our rank 4, that rank 4 scrapper is a lost cause. It's gonna get ranked up till Kingdom Come, and it doesn't really matter. So I love the spot that we're in, and our scrappers are going to go away pretty soon. We've got 4 versus 13 million. I'm not going to hit my J right off the bat, and I'm going to hit my J here just in case. Now I can merge that. I can merge that, and we can continue to level up our Inquises here. We got a rank 6 over there now. We've got, what, a rank 5? We do have a rank 3, which is kind of awkward, but... What are you going to do? Let's get 1 more scrapper upgrade, and we'll go back to building some mana. But you can see those 4 sharpshooters. If you guys wonder what my recommended amount of sharpshooters on a board is, I'd say like 3 or 4. It also kind of depends on how many scrappers, just because of this week. Typically, that wouldn't matter, obviously. Who cares how many sharpshooters versus how many scrappers? But yeah, that seems to be the magic number. 20 seconds to go. We're taking things out really well. Gorgon's up next, though, so if he can survive this wave, I don't see why Gorgon would be that difficult to come out. He has an opportunity here. He has an opportunity there. Rank 5. And there is a victory. Hit him with a good game. At that very end, he got a rank 5, what actually gave him a T as well, which is really good. Another about 3,000 crits. Level 13 versus max. Not too shabby whatsoever. Sharpshooter, fellas. As long as you kind of understand how to play Scrapper this week, really isn't that big of an issue. But Sharpshooter is really good, and the fact that you can just level him up, let him do his thing, and he's just going to level up on his own. We didn't need to use any Dryads on him, and we had 4, at the end there, rank 5, rank 6 Sharpshooters. We could have kept on going. How much damage did we do? We only did 200 million. We would have easily had 4 max Sharpshooters in like 3 waves or something like that. Easily, without us doing a single thing. So definitely try it out. But fellas, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out my games. Use code BEACH and leave me a funny message because I love reading them. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.